This man not the off in mind. Aha.
Hello there.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dodo. Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dodo. Ayégun ti dé ọ̀rẹ́ ara yìí.
Good morning to you. Good afternoon to you. And good evening to you from wherever you are joining us. This is Mayegun's brunch time. Live. Read the caption of this broadcast. Read the description as well. Please read the description, please. Then like it. Share it to invite your friends and not so friendly friends. It is brunch time, ladies and gentlemen. It is breakfast somewhere right now. And it is lunchtime elsewhere. While some just finished their own dinner. Just tell everybody as you are joining. Tell all of them that Mayegun today. Nigeria. Nigeria. A place where people create their own world that is not the real reality. A place where people are so religious but never godly. A place where hypocrisy is just like a national badge of honor. The people that are fighting for Sharia, majority of them are thieves. And the rest of those who believe them, they are regular mumu, generational mumus. When you peek into those who have looted and destroyed Nigeria, you will see those who are shouting, God, God, Allah, 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 left, right, and center. In fact, the hypocrisy stinks so much that a lot of Nigerians have now turned to the defenders of God. Tell everybody that Mayegun today. Today. So good morning to you once again. Good afternoon to you. And thanks for joining me. Indeed. Please pay your offering, like the broadcast, share it. So important. Before you continue that engagement in the comment section there. This is brunch time with Mayegun, and we are starting this noon with the story of the arrest of some of the leadership of Nigeria's, they call them National Hajj Commission of Nigeria, NACON. This is their chairman. And a lot of you reacted when Tinubu was doing that his bazaar in the midst of the country being broke. I am talking about the destroyed, ruined economy that he inherited from Bokwari. And he was doing all this bazaar, he was doing all these freebies. Judges were collecting their billions. Lawmakers were collecting and cashing out their own billions in hundreds of billions. You know, the first family, the Vex lady, even Shitima got over 60 billion largesse, including 21 billion naira new mansion. In the midst of all of that, why they are telling all of you to tighten your belt, the largesse touched the religious people too, the Sharia merchants, the defenders of Muhammad, the Muhammadans, the fake religious rogues in Nigeria, supposed people who are close to Allah, close to God. You are supposed to look at them and say, people who are handling religious stuff, they must be pious. They must be people that you can see as the role model. What this society failed to do. People where they shout God, 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 God. They were supposed to be different. Abi, only everybody. They tell you. So Kalu announced that he was giving the people going to Hajj to go and pray to Allah in Mecca. One of the 5 pillars of Islam, going to Hajj. If you can afford it, in Nigeria, criminal politicians who have built a system that includes the religious bandits. You have all this, their sheikh, the jihadist bandit. Then you have others who are pulpit bandits too. So they are part of the entire system. And there is a way the system manages to oil every organ of its own structure, the structure of criminality. So if the criminals are looting you, I'm talking about the ones in Nebabariga, then you see the other ones who speak in language and in tongues, telling you to just pray to God to help them, God to guide them, and all that other nonsense. So yes, that's how it works. Hajj Commission. If you no get money, you no suppose go any Mecca. It is even haram for you to be poor. You no get money. You are hungry. You are irresponsible. If you are a father, you are not taking care of your family, but you want to go to Mecca, that is haram. If you are a mother who is irresponsible as well, right, towards your family, towards your children, but because you are saving money to go to Mecca, it is haram. Or criminal politicians in Nigeria have become philanthropists with people's money, public money, not their money. So they fund the people they make poor most of the time. They fund them to go to Mecca so that they can go to those places, go to Jerusalem, go and pray for Nigeria and pray for Nigeria leadership. You can offend them if you don't give them money because, like I said, it is part and parcel of the the foundation of the criminal structure or criminal institution they have in Nigeria. Ulil everybody, don't forget. So Kalu, that removed the subsidy, decided to subsidize National Hajj Commission. But if they appoint your papa as a National Hajj Commission, you know your papa very well, say na Shigun. But because saying the Insabi the politics very well, okay? Yeah, they will just appoint him. And you know what? Everybody will begin to celebrate because, hey, chairman, Hajj Commission, Adupe, Ọlọ́run ti gbèrèdé, we thank God. See the blessing of Allah. See the time that God answered this man prayer. They just appointed him. The first day he went to the office, they just gave him about 350 million naira vehicle. And there are about 4 of them they gave to him as his official vehicle. So what today? So they are now going to wait for allocation from government to support Islamic this and that. Just to share Islamic anything. So this year, they built all the intending pilgrims, people who wanted to go to Mecca to pray. They built them 5 million naira. If you want to go to Mecca, now 5 million. Then story changed just about 2 months before they went to the Mecca. 2 months. No, you have to add more money. It's going to be 9 million now. 9 million, Bawo. I'm not going again. Give me my money. I'm not, in the whole chaos, Tifnubu just announced that he's giving them 90 billion. Some other state governors, all of them combined, gave like over 100 billion naira. And the job of the Hajj Commission in Nigeria, okay, I think I should tell you, their job is this. If you want to go to Mecca, you can't just go to Saudi Arabia's embassy and apply for tourist visa to Mecca. So they created a middleman. Their job is to make it easier for you. If there are any new rules or any new information, or the updated information about going to Hajj, including your visa, your hotel, and your feeding, your transportation. It's like going on holiday. You know, when you go on holiday, that all-inclusive holiday. That if you need a taxi from the airport, your plane tickets, your hotel, stay, your food, and all that stuff, all provided for. All you have to do is just pay. Once you pay this certain amount of money, everything will come as a package. You collect your package of your bundle. Inside it, you have everything done for you. So you don't have to worry about looking for this document, that document to apply. No, you don't. That's their job. Hajj Commission. And that is where the corruption is. Because in Nigeria, even if people are being paid 100 million naira every month, the moment it is time for them to do that job, they suddenly will feel like they are doing you a favor. Some of you don't even, is it because you pay? Is it because you paid and so sometimes you might even begin to start bribing them to do the job you paid them for, right? So it's no longer going to be jobs to them. It's going to be like they are doing you a favor. So story started swinging and swinging. 90 billion from Tifnumbu straight to narco guys. See, all the shortcomings, let's subsidize Hajj. Let's subsidize it. People don't need to pay extra 3.5 million or 4 million, okay? Just take it from this money. So the problem then is when it now comes to arranging the hotels, imagine having to arrange travel, holiday for, let's say, 200,000 people or maybe 300,000 people. That's a lot. So you have to treat all the application very carefully. You have to make sure that every document needed or every clearance needed in that that place is all secured. You are a government agency, right? Nigeria government agency. So while I started, when some of them started getting mixed up with flights, some landed in Mecca and anyway, so Tifnubu now said he was going to give them 90 billion. That announcement was to say, okay, maybe everything will now be kind of eased up. There is even a comma in that one. The narco guys said they didn't collect 90 billion. That the total money Tifnubu released to them before that Hajj trip was only 16 billion. So they haven't kind of refuted that, okay? But ICPC that went after them said, whether 90 billion or 16 billion, what we have here is total corruption of personal self-enrichment that is so like crazy. So I'll break that down. So when some people finally got to Mecca, they realized that Number one, they provided food for some. Some people were not even like provided, they didn't provide anything for some. Why others were served akara and gari, abi akara and kunu. Others were served kuli kuli and gari. So people were making videos. People who have health conditions. They couldn't really get all the needed help. So shall I be honest, the commission got overwhelmed. And in this age and time of social media, everything was out there. This, Ole, yeah, where is the money? Where is the 90 billion? Is this what we paid 9 million naira for? Is this what all that stuff? So that attracted the ICPC. And what happened? They were right. Something was not right. State governors who even handed their own money to NACO, because state governors can't do anything. Everyone who wants to do anything about Mecca, you have to go through the NACO, including the government officials. Yeah, they have to do everything all together. Do you even imagine the level? We're talking about, tens of billions of naira will be flowing and they will be passing hands. Payments that are supposed to be made will have to be made by the government agency, which is that commission. So they have their provisions, so like the politicians, the state governors, the senators, stuff like that, right? Who want to go to Mecca. They don't need visa. They probably have their diplomatic passport, I think. I'm not sure if the state governors have that too, but I know they give that to their ministers, diplomatic passport. But you still have to process your travel. So all of that is kind of still done by the commission. Some of them started complaining. State governors, they got to Mecca. They saw where they arranged for them, like, our state paid, our Zamfara state paid 800 million to support this Hajj commission. Look at where they are putting the governor. What is going on? Let us go and see the Zamfara delegates. They went to Zamfara delegates camp. Some of them are just like no organization, no nothing. Like, what happened to the money we gave these people? So all these complaints finally got to Nigeria. They started looking at everybody involved, including this guy. So from their discovery, right, they said the 90 billion was actually given to them finally, okay? But it wasn't given to them fully before they went to that Hajj, all right? So this man is called Jalil, something Jalil. Abi Jalal, sorry, Jalal Arabi. So Mr. Jalal Arabi, who is their chairman, is claimed to have paid himself for this Hajj trip, okay? Like all he needed to make himself comfortable in Mecca. He paid himself 137 million naira. You hear? And when the ICPC grabbed them and said, come, there is this money here, 778 million naira paid to a consultant. But we can't see the consultant. We can't really trace the consultant's contact and everything. They now discovered that there was no consultant. Mr. Arabi inserted, that means like a forged, like Tifnumbo, he forged the minute of a meeting. And in there, he sort of inserted the name of a consultant that they agreed at that meeting that they will give this job to a consultant that will help them. Government no fit do am. Government set up commission. Commission got paid. The chairman of commission felt like, we can't do it. He decided to say, okay, a fake consultant will do the job for them. And they paid him, why did I say him? We don't even know if it's a woman. And they shall pay the consultant 778 million naira. As they come, they trace the money. They can't trace the money back to Mr. Arabi himself. So out of whatever money released to Hajj Commission, for people to go and pray for Nigeria in Mecca and pray for, I don't know, Mr. Arabi himself personally enriched himself with more than a 2 billion naira. They said they don't collect over 1 billion from his bank account. What about other members? Everybody smiled to the bank in the name of Allah. There are those that will appear on your screen, on your TV, telling you about the work they are doing for Islam in Nigeria. They give them awards. They are everywhere. You see them. I'm talking to all of you, the Muslims and the Muslimas. The Jamas. I'm talking to you right now. The way you see the rogues who are parading themselves as representatives of this religion. But meanwhile, these are just pure chancers. You respect a lot of them a lot. You call them different names. Mustas, Mufasa, Sheikh. I've forgotten most of them. You have so much. You respect them a lot. Anybody will tell you that these guys are just, pure fakes, chancers, those who are only taking advantage of your faith, your own faith. Because there are some of you who truly, genuinely believes in the teachings of the Islam, and you are following it. And some of you, this category of you people is, you are the type that really gets offended because you believe that people like us don't understand. You sometimes even tell us that we will never understand. And to cut us off, you say na Islamophobia. We are talking about chancers in Islam who are friends of government. Their job is what? Is to keep the rest of you subservient to their paymaster. And they are doing so, violating Sharia. You are not supposed to steal in Sharia. Our talakawas, we are the talakawas, the poor. Sure you get. We are the alimajiris. We are their students. They are the malams. They are our teachers. Islam says we cannot question our teachers. You must not disobey this. Abe shireni. She Syria lawansi in abi Afghanistan. You dey see somebody from Iseyin, Todole Kalarubawa, a pure chancer. And he's telling you that because in the time of Muhammad, in the time of this or that, all the people that insult, now, these ones are thieves now. Because people carry their shit, wrap their shit for their head. Can't they read Arabic? Oh, my language in Arabic. As you are speaking your language. Now the Arabic that they speak for where they So only local now. I think they talk to you in Arabic. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim and the rest of that. If you understand Arabic, you go hear me now. I say, come here, you come. I say, go back, you go back. I say, move left, you move left. But these ones are chancers. They are in bed with your criminal politicians. But guess what? They are holding you with that fear of, don't talk to us like that. Be careful. Show wine in mini. Now. And they all walk hand in hand like that. Here you get. They go come turn around and they tell you, say, watch your mouth. Kilo days, you go cut my head. You go cut this head off because of the exposed thieves. Thieves will get Oh, my God, got any problem like that. Because of you, that is why the people like this are everywhere. Go to and see their lives. Go and see how they have all been so involved. They are like this. Everybody want. Come turn around, they threaten everybody with watch your mouth, watch your mouth. Don't talk to Mufasa like that. She Mufasa fe shire ni. Abi what Mufasa fe lanoni. In 2024. They are supposed to fear Allah. These ones don't fear anything, no. You are just a religious slave to people like that. And there are many. Just because of protesting. They said that people where they suffer for northern Nigeria, people still collected 16 million naira to tell you that it is haram to protest. Where did they get that from? They got it from people who kept you, who make you poor. There's somebody come turn around, they say, Allah said that you shouldn't protest his haram. What is she mix by? And that's how they are getting you. I told you that yesterday. People were supposed to go and pray to Allah. It will rob one.